So after some time to sit and think about my life, to think about the fact that the alone ending is a very fitting end to the downturn that this story was taking emotionally, and assurances from the writer himself that this was in fact possible, I think I figured this out. Yes, let's use the super objection. Here it goes. The one thing I need to do, expose her trick. How did she murder Larry Bugs? How did she murder all of them? The answer has been in the evidence since the beginning. Now to show it. The one fact that I was fixated on was the fact that Grimoire was pinpointed to us. And Grimoire was in Larry's ledger. This is a lie. There's my Mario Povich voice. The lie detector test said that was a lie. The only way to cause his death would have been if I passed through walls. The lie detector test said that is a lie. Darkness was used as possible. That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. The Apollo's assumptions were that someone directly did a murder on him. That is a lie. Okay, we need the crime scene info. Grimoire on the ledger. We need Thalassa herself, talented illusionist, hypnosis tricks, and her radio show. And for good measure, we'll throw in Larry. Listen to the radio show. Yes, I know this sounds ridiculous, but if there's no way anyone could have gotten into the room to put a gun to his head and shoot him and make the scene look like a suicide, then someone had to have gotten into his head to make him commit suicide. You lose. Everything you just said has been nothing but a pathetic lie. How fitting for a pathetic killer such as yourself. Oh, changing your tone with me now, are you? I've had enough of games, Thalassa. Go back into those depths of yours and never return. I know your trick. I know everything. You visited Larry Bugs, presenting yourself as a client. Visited him for a long time, didn't you, Grimoire? Visited him for a long time, carefully putting the thoughts you wanted him to think into his head. Until finally, it was almost completely under your control. After all, you are a magician, a mentalist, a hypnotist. Some people don't believe in hypnosis. I'm not one of those people. I've seen your handiwork. You know what? I'm willing to bet that he got the gun from you. Doesn't matter, really. What does matter is what you told him. Tune into my show if you want. You told him something like that, right? Of course, it probably wasn't his choice. Under such an influence that he practically couldn't refuse. Late-night radio dramas. See, Apollo didn't make a misassumption earlier. He really did turn on his radio that night. It wasn't for his radio dramas. It was for your show. That is what cost him his life. Huh. Mind games. During the show, I suspected you set off the trigger. Activated your kill switch, if you will. Fortunately, you didn't make any typos on your kill switch, so it worked. That time he was gone, and you had control. Well, he did what he was programmed to do. He took out the gun and shot himself. Congratulations. You figured it out. And now you realize that it's all been for nothing. Ares, nobody can convict me for something like that. They are still the ones who pulled the trigger. Hypnosis can't exactly be considered a valid method of murder, now can it? Not in the court of law, at least. You're right. You're absolutely right. Let me guess. This is the part where you shoot her, right? In a true Shakespearean tragedy end, I mean. Ah. Hey! You came back. Suppose would be a fitting end for a guy like you. Apollo. Well, I guess the whole family's together now. Oh, I don't know about that. Judging by how well things were going between you two. You never really were much of a family, were you, Thalassa? How long have you been here? Long enough. That is, long enough to witness you screwing with him. A what? She is the Leviathan. Objection! Whoa, what? She is. Everything she said so far has been a complete lie. What is the truth? What is lies? She was telling you what you wanted to hear. Okay. I wanted to see if you would truly find the peace you seek if you caught your Leviathan. Objection! No, you're lying. You're manipulating him. You're trying to manipulate me. Not insane. Objection! Oh boy. Calm down, Dad. Dad? First off, your theory is straight up impossible. Even because on November 3rd, the last I had a show. Not a radio one. Oh, it's the one as a part of Moe's Big Circus. What's the name of that list? Grimoire. It's not me, Ares. Because I think Mr. Butts would have requested actual IDs before signing his customers on. He kept something that resembled their real name. Then how did that get in the list? What the hell? Yeah, you didn't really think that one through, did you? No. No! I refuse to believe this. Leviathan, all these years? For nothing? Objection! Told you to calm down. Damn, he really is falling apart here. Didn't know it was this bad. You weren't actually in the wrong. After I stepped out of the court, I gave everything some thought, and there was something that seemed kind of odd. I decided to look into it a bit more. My husband's found karma about the names of the supposed Leviathan victims, and there was a connection after all. It's a connection established by evidence. And from it, well, Dad, I don't believe that anyone would physically, even indirectly murder these people, but does exist a Leviathan of sorts. Just, it's not the one you imagined. I don't understand. Well, admittedly, it's speculation on my part, but here it goes. Piece of evidence that connects the Leviathan victims is I wonder if it's the medical aspect. I wonder if it's the medical aspect. No, okay. No, not that. Is Larry? Spirit media. Snow. You. Oh. Alright, it's the crime scene info. From that, your Leviathan becomes up. What? Larry? This really is the best I can do. Again, it's speculation, but... Look at the people who visited Mr. Butts, his clients. Find that all of them were the victims of the Leviathan. How the hell did I miss that? I suppose I just got so stuck on Grimoire that I... What's more important here is the number of times they visited. Remember, Butts was a supposed medium, but let's face it, that's all hogwash. Usually they just extract information using cold or hot reading. That is, being vague and getting their customers to fill in the blanks. My Butts probably is no different. Possible, given how much these people visited, had he learned something about them so much that he took advantage of that information. Maybe the customers grew wise to the act. They realized they'd spent all that money on nothing. Ah, maybe they'd fallen into debt. Sessions were quite expensive. I mean, you probably wouldn't know. Because you actually lied on how many times you visited him over the years. Huh. It was a small life that managed to convince you to take the case. Sure, that is logic. I would take pity on the victim of being a friend or whatever, but didn't really do it for me. Anyway, it's possible that any of these things led them to take their lives. Essentially, yes. But if that's the case... Dad. There's a name that isn't on this list. Mom. Your mother's. Oh, time for Dad to accept. I'm sorry, Ares. And I apologize to you as well, Apollo. What about me and your father? Obviously it wasn't an act. Yeah, I figured. Alright. This means that that Apollo was right. Oh God, no. 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 It's okay, Dad. I forgive you. Huh? And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way I didn't know things were like this. Oh God. It's okay. Everything is going to be okay. December 23rd, Von Karma's office. So to what do I owe this visit from you, Apollo Justice? Your rather arrogant smirk tells me you already have a pretty good idea why. Whoop. Be more humble. Damn it. My chest finally went back to normal, too. It's about Ares. What about him? I wanted to thank you for stopping me on my way out of the courthouse and, telling me to go back. It was hardly appropriate for a defense attorney to leave during his own trial. Yes, we got that message across quite well. Okay, good. I just didn't really know that he was doing as bad as he really was. Did you not accuse him of being delusional yourself? No. I accused him of being selfish. And to a point, he was. But seeing him that desperate and broken, don't know what you think of him. That is none of my business. But I can tell you that your mother's death hurt him deeply at that time. It's clear that you had a rather specific picture in mind when you thought of him. Had, yeah. Put all the blame for what happened on him. Kept hating him. Until eventually, forgot about the man altogether. That remained was his mistake. And how is that image cleared? Well, I've told him I've forgiven him. I haven't... Forgiveness never comes that cheap, but... I've realized that there's no point in hating him forever. There's another way to live in the past. That's what destroyed him. I think it destroyed me as well. He's my father. Already a parent down. What's the point in losing another one? Give him a chance. Hopefully, he doesn't live up to my imagination. Hopefully, we'll both learn to let go. Well, I'm certainly glad to have been of assistance. You actually caught me at the right time. I found myself with 2 empty glasses and a bottle of grape juice. Grape juice? Just a gift from someone. Shall we make a toast? Lord knows I won't open the thing on another occasion. Sure. To what, though? Well, considering everything. To a brand new day. About to the father. In the end, I think the only real turnabout was their relationship. Was their thoughts toward the past. Gotta say what you will, but once again, really a story that went outside of what you might have expected. Really went out of its way to deconstruct the whole, yes, the fringe theory is right, I'm sure of it, and if we keep pushing, the evidence will all fall into place. Really deconstructed the whole, I'm gonna take this case with absolutely no notice and no evidence and no preparation, and things are gonna work out just fine. Took that down a notch. God, in the end, that was still just sad. And this little, what was once a happy-go-lucky alternate universe scenario, really just turned into a sad image, where both father and son couldn't let go.